I'm Molly. Before we start, I want to give you a quick few facts about me. So, fact number 1, I'm 22 years old. Fact number 2, my hobbies are photography, drawing, digital drawing. Fact number 3 is I have ADHD. So, now you know a little bit more about me, let's get going onto our virtual session. I want to kind of show you a visual representation of how it can feel when everything gets a little bit too much. Peer pressure, friendship, anxiety, fear, when they all combine together, they're going to explode. You know, it causes a chemical reaction in your brain and it just gets too much. So we're going to be doing the Coke and the Mento experiment with a volcano that I made last night.
Well, I didn't make it.
I just painted it, but you know what I mean. I've prepared it last night and I'm going to run a short clip now to show you guys the process of painting the volcano.
I don't need introduction, follow my simple instruction. Wind to the left, sway to the right, drop it down low and take it back high.
So we are in my makeshift science lab. It's actually my outdoor log cabin. Just don't tell anyone that. But I need to get into some appropriate clothing. So, ready? I'm in more appropriate clothing. Let's get on to the fun experiment of Coke and Mentos. But remember, safety first. It may only be Coke and Mentos, but you don't want it getting on your eyes or on your parents' new carpet. So, make sure you always ask your parents' permission before doing this experiment, okay? All you need for this experiment is a volcano. So this is the volcano that I have, painted, well, and my mum. You need some Coke and you need Mentos. So, let's get on. So, emotions can be a difficult topic to speak about and to actually bring up to friends and family. But if you are feeling upset and depressed or alone, it's okay. Never be ashamed of your emotions. You should always speak to an adult. There's always somebody that is willing to support and guide you and help you. So remember, always speak to someone because it's not okay to deal with all this alone. There's always someone. So occasionally it can be really intense, all these different emotions that you may feel. You may feel sad, happy, depressed, all in one day. It can get really hard to handle and cope with alone. So just like a volcano, you have to erupt, and it's inevitable that all these emotions are going to go, it's going to explode. So we're going to be doing the Coke and the Mento experiment just to prove and to visualise if you keep adding things, you're going to explode. So these Mentos represent your emotions and the volcano represents you. And when you keep adding them, guess what's going to happen? Bam, it's going to explode. So let's get on.
Wow!
I'm going to tell you a little bit of a scientific fact behind this, then we're going to get on with the real fun, juicy stuff. So here I have the Coke and here I have the Mentos. When these two combine, it causes a chemical reaction. The Mentos, as they're sinking to the bottom of the bottle, right, it causes more and more carbon dioxide bubbles. The Mentos create more and more carbon dioxide and it creates a chemical reaction. So if you think about it, that's what happens with our emotion, The more of these crazy emotions that you add to the Coke, the more we're going to explode and the more, it's reacting and it's pushing us to the limits. So let's go with this experiment. So we now have an empty bottle, right? So we are going to put this in here.
Amazing!
So remember, we have the water bottle in here, and we are going to undo this Coke, pour the Coke in. Gonna have to bear with me, ready? Whoa! There we go. So when you add all these emotions, you're bound to get a reaction like this. Okay? So all the emotions that we've just added have gone together and they've created a chemical reaction. Whoa! There we go. So I really hope you have enjoyed this quick little science experiment. It wasn't difficult, but we only have 5 minutes. So I wanted to quickly just show you a visual representation of how letting your emotions get the better of you, how it can ultimately explode. But why am I still wearing these? I really, really hope that you have enjoyed this. I certainly have. And I hope to see you guys in the future. So thank you for watching. Yeah.